Hi guys, that's me setting up the camera. I'm going to tell you why I'm doing all that. But first of all, let me just welcome all of you to your #1 fitness channel, Quinton Fitness. So we're of course taking a bit of a break from fitness stuff because of just the abnormal nature of things that are in the country, Kenya, and we need to be at par with what everybody else is going through. So as much as we're doing a lot of exercise in the background and all that, and all videos are going to come through at some point after all this is finished. So this is a video basically all about the finance bill. I'm going to try and make it as educative as possible, as much as I know about it, and so just stay with me for those few minutes that these videos are going to run. You're going to also to enjoy a lot of just traveling around from where we were, from the point where we started to all the way through the demos. So this video is basically about how we, together with my motorcycle friends, we really got tear gassed while we were going for the Reject Finance Bill 2024 protests in Nairobi. So we are all set and going. So remember guys, subscribe, like and share. Give us, drop us a comment, tell us what you think about this content. Like I told you, this is all about lifestyle as well. So it's a mixture of content. Sometimes you'll see me do fitness content. Sometimes you'll see me do just lifestyle content. Sometimes you just see me do nutritional content. Sometimes you'll see me do, what else do we have there? It's lifestyle, health, fitness, nutrition. So that's basically what we're about. So off we go together with a few motorcycles. There are actually two other motorcycle friends that I was with in this short trip to somewhere in Thika Road, Total Roasters, where we had gone to meet other bikers. And you will see them at some point. You will see very many of them, as we plan to just do a very, very peaceful demonstration to reject the finance bill, and of course to do away with this regime that is really oppressing the normal mwananchi. And that is basically why we just took action into our own hands as well, just to make our voices heard out there, that one day even as millennials, that we actually partnered with the Gen Zs, because they're the ones who are actually really pushing this agenda, just to fight for this country and to better this country for our kids, to better this country for our children's children, and to just remove oppressive dictatorial agendas that have plagued this country for quite some time now. So on our way, this one just basically just enjoy the road and just see what's happening, and then passing, this is the Sarit Center, I think, approaching Sarit Center. The smaller roundabout right there, and then just approaching the bigger one as we head to Thika Road. So like I said, it was going to be educative. So of course I'm going to take you through just a few sentiments for me that I have looked at this finance bill and I'm thinking, you know what, it's not good for this country. First of all, I think the first point for me is on this finance bill is the failure by the proponents of this finance bill to just basically explain the details of this, why they're really shoving it and pushing it down the throats of Kenyans. And as a business person, I would tell you that for the past 2 or so years, it has been very difficult to do business in Kenya. Most of my clients who are international clients have traveled back to their countries, and one of the main reasons that they give me, the main ones across the board, all of them, Tony, it is difficult to do business in Kenya. There's a lot of it's either taxation or is goodwill or is kickbacks. It's just too much, and the message out there is, Tony, you know what, sorry, but we can't really do it. So that's a very big problem. So once you do not get to a place where you explain to citizens where their taxes are going, I don't think there's any citizen in this country. I don't mind being taxed. You can tax up to 50% of my income. The only thing that I think the ordinary mwananchi would want to see is, where are these taxes going? We are not seeing any development. For the past 2 years, we cannot see anything new that was picked by this previous regime from that has been bettered from the previous one. We cannot see nothing whatsoever, nothing. And that's what's really troubling me as a person, in terms of not seeing. I mean, things have gotten worse for the past almost 2 years that this regime has been in power. It is taxing and increasing of commodity prices and services left, right, and center, and this is not proper. This is not proper, and that is why I'm headed to where I'm headed, because I need to make my voice heard, and it might not be as loud as the others that are freedom fighters out there who are doing a very good job, but at least I want my voice to be part of this conversation many years to come. I know probably my kids who watch my videos will probably sit down one day many years from now and listen to this, and they will feel proud that I raised my voice out there, and so that things can change in this country, because we are not headed in a good place. So the day looked very nice, as you can see. I mean, just riding or Thika Road, that's Forest Road right now. I mean, things looked very well, but there's going to be a huge twist. And I actually bore the brunt together with my friends. We thought it was going to be a very peaceful ride, just riding through town and just lifting our placards, revving our engines, and we had those Reject Finance Bill 2024. There goes my guys. How many Peter how? And we really thought it was going to be a very peaceful thing, war unto us, because oh my God, I have never really been tear gassed. This was my first experience being tear gassed, and it was not a pleasant one. I was sick for a few days because of this, and so that's why I'm saying, I mean, really kudos, and really pass my regards to everybody who goes out there to fight for this country, and I really condemn the police for using such lethal mechanisms against people who are actually fighting for their rights. And this is it's really strange, and it's shocking, and it just shows how much we really need to overhaul a lot of systems in this country. Probably the police need to be taken through retraining, because all this time police have been trained to protect the government. So even when the government is messing up, even when the government is oppressing its people, they have been conditioned right from the word go to protect the government and to protect dictators and to protect leaders. They forget that the main people they're supposed to protect are the ordinary wananchi who actually contribute towards through their taxes to pay their salaries. And it is shocking that police look at people like me and other protesters who still go out even after these videos and to try and liberate this country, and they look at us as enemies. And this is very sad. This is very sad, and these are things that really need to change by force, by fire. So right there, we're on Thika Road, just rushing to the venue so we can get a briefing to find out what's going to happen today, and just know how we're going to group up, how we're going to be given the map on how we're going to ride around. I mean, that is exactly what it was supposed to be, just a peaceful ride into Nairobi, into the CBD, just round, and just showing our support and our support for the rejection of the finance bill, and airing out our frustrations towards this government. But what the police decided to do was very sad, and I would like to take this opportunity also to really condole with the families, those who lost their lives. It is very sad. It is very sad that I remember during the times of Moi, when protesters used to be shot dead, and many years later, somebody still feels, many years later, where we're in the social media era, where everything is aired out there, somebody still thinks they can use these very punitive and barbaric measures to silence people, to silence the voice of the people. And they say the voice of the people is the voice of God. And this is somebody who came into power with the notion that he was chosen by God. I wonder what God thinks right now. I wonder what God thinks if he looks at the events in this country. I wonder what he thinks. I wonder if he looks back and says, you know what, I regret my choice. That is if he's the one who chose this. And being a voice out there and just speaking against the murders of children. These are our children. These are our little brothers and sisters. And it is very sad. It is one of the, I think this is one of the saddest, darkest moments in this country. And to top it all is that we have a leader who doesn't have a shred of empathy. That guy just entered the roundabout without indicating nothing, and he almost hit my biker friend right there. So this is Royce, what do we call this? I think that roundabout at Garden City. Yeah, we're going around. I think Roasters, yes. Former, I don't know whether the Naivas is still there, but yeah, on the opposite side there's a Shell petrol station. That's the road that goes down to Tusker, Ruaraka. Yeah, so we were meeting at the Shell petrol station. I think we're getting there right now. We're getting there. Very nice, disciplined motorist. Kudos to that truck guy who just never decided to just enter kudos to the car as well. Yeah, so here we are, getting in, meeting up with a few, but it's going to be a swamp of motorcycles. I don't know whether that's the right simile to use. Yeah, so I'm meeting a few of us are already here. Pleasantries a bit, salamu hapa na pale. as we just ready ourselves. Yeah. And by the way, you'll get to meet I think I have that clip of a friend of mine also who we are thoroughly rejecting this finance bill. Yeah, so
Trapper.
yeah, we are here with
Reject.
reject.